Marto, one of the all-time greats of comedy, from Spinal Tap to The Simpsons. Now, he does a number of voices on The Simpsons here. It's just a few of his absolute all-time classics.
This is Kent Brockman.
Idly-ho, neighborinos.
Fire! It's the children who are wrong.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's right. And he's coming to Queensland as part of the Queensland Cabaret Festival to play in a band with his wife, Judith Owen, for the This Infernal Racket. He's also on Have You Been Paying Attention with my good self tonight on Channel 10. Harry Shearer, hello, sir.
Hello, good morning. How are you?
Ah, there he is.
This is the best.
Now, Mr. Shearer.
Got to sound like something.
Yeah. Now, Harry Shearer, it was a pleasure to have you on Have You Been Paying Attention over the weekend, which is on tonight. But you did make us all look bad because there's a whisper going around that you actually won the night. Now, you were in the country for less than 5 hours, and you've won a topic. You've won a topical quiz show.
Yeah, well, you know, I did my homework. I was listening to the news, and we have the internet now, Ed. And
right,
you know, you're able to catch up no matter where you are. So that's what I did.
Yeah,
Harry, can I ask? I didn't even realise until Ed in the intro said you were involved with Spinal Tap, which is one of my. I'm a bit older than Ed. It's one of my favourite movies in the whole world. What did you do? Did you make that?
No, it was in.
Well,
yeah.
I'm one of the co-creators of the film, and I'm the bass player. I'm Derek Smalls in the band.
You're Derek. Is that you?
Yeah, that's me.
In that film, Derek Smalls is responsible for my favourite sight gag of all time when you're walking through the metal detector.
Oh yeah,
my
yeah.
I mean, How do we describe that bit on radio?
A zucchini is found where it don't belong.
Yeah, there you go.
Wrapped in alfoil.
Now, this is the bit that gets interesting because you're coming for the Queensland Cabaret Festival, Sunday, June 12th. Now, this infernal racket with your wife, who is a lovely woman and one of the great singers. And
yes.
Can you talk about the demotion that you received with your own wife's band?
Yes, I can. With pleasure. There was a time when I used to play bass when my wife would do gigs. But she's come up in the world since then, and she's, for about the last 3 or 4 years, been employing the services of the legendary Leland Sklar, who just flew in from playing with Phil Collins. He's on every record you've ever heard. We were just talking in the hallway on the way in here, and he told me he was on the session for I Am Woman by Helen Reddy.
Wow.
And he told this great story about she's sitting in the control room getting ready to rehearsing the lyrics of I Am Woman. I hear me roar, and her husband is yelling at her, "Shut up!"
But then your wife came to you and said, "Hey, listen, thanks for everything, Harry, but I'm going with this bloke. He's better than you. You can sit backstage."
He is better than me. So I play one song in her set now.
Can I ask you, just on behalf of all the listeners, who's your favourite character to do?
C. Montgomery Burns, I would say, because he's a. When you find somebody who's pure evil, you gotta love him.
Yeah.
So true.
Look,
He doesn't shave any of the corners of the evil. It's just all right there.
And when you're doing scenes, Harry, but when you're doing scenes that are Smithers and Burns, or two characters that you play, do you jump back and forth, or do you record all of one then all of the other? Oh no, so you have the conversation with yourself.
Yes, the conversation with himself, and now I come in and do the rest of it.
It's a classic, and mate, it's an absolute pleasure to have you in the country. June 12th, as part of the Queensland Cabaret Festival. Go and see This Infernal Racket, and we are so lucky to have you on. Have You Been Paying Attention tonight, 8:40 on Channel 10. Harry Shearer, a pleasure.
And it was a pleasure to beat your ass, Ed.
There's no need for that.
Gold, Harry.